glamorous light of Colita, where the rail cars creak and moan, by the hobo railroad depot where no avatar's alone. There she stood with crates of textures, junk and genius in her hands, building shacks from broken alpha, making cathedrals out of cans. They called her Arcadia Asylum, in ragged boots and grin, with a toolbox full of free things you could copy, change and spin. Every prim she left was open, every script a Roman dove. Pass it on, she'd say, this pixel dust is just another way to love. Raise a glass to Arcadia in the glow of a midnight screen, queen of all the hobos in a world too sharp and clean. Her junkyard stars still flicker where the plastic people preen. You can find her in the freebies, in the cracks between the scenes. While the runway Sims were shining with their skins so smooth and bright, she was stacking rust and plywood into poems made of light. Oil drum fires on the hillside, tin can radios that sang, billboards made of bent antennas where her quiet slogans rang. No more flawless empty faces, no more store-bought souls for sale. Here's a crate of crooked wonders, here's a rusty water pail. Take this broken merry-go-round, let it spin your cares away. If perfection is their gospel, we'll be saints of slow decay. Raise a glass to Arcadia in the glow of a midnight screen, queen of all the hobos in a world too sharp and clean. Her junkyard stars still flicker where the plastic people preen. You can find her in the freebies, in the cracks between the scenes. Then one dawn the grid went quiet where her tag once used to shine. No more green dot at the sandbox, no more footprints on the line, just her builds in dusty corners on forgotten mainland plots, rusty trains and half-lit skyboxes, clockwork birds and coffee spots. New arrivals wore her rail cars without knowing how they came, danced in shacks she cobbled together, never learning of her name. But the old heads kept the story like a secret piece of flame. Take this crate, kid, she once built it, don't you ever make it lame. Raise a glass to Arcadia in the glow of a midnight screen, queen of all the hobos in a world too sharp and clean. Her junkyard stars still flicker where the plastic people preen. You can find her in the freebies, in the cracks between the scenes. Now and then by some old sandbox where the textures take their time, someone swears they heard her laughter in a laggy loading line. Saw a newbie in old boots standing quiet by the tracks, dropping crates of battered wonders, full-perm, copy, share and bag. Thought you vanished, someone typed out, half in joking, half in prayer. But the stranger only answered, I was always kinda there. Every time you pass it forward, every time you build for free. You're the Arcadia setting, you're the hobo now, not me. junkyard stars still flicker, where the plastic people preen. You can find her in the freebies, in the cracks between the scenes. So if you're is a rusty rail car near the Caleta evening glow, and you stock it full of oddments for some wanderer you don't know, say her name in local chat, let it float across the land. The Ballad of Arcadia lives in